Welcome to Transmission Mr. Why do some citizens of Gotham fear Batman? Is it his darkness, his vigilante justice? Or is it something deeper? Something that touches on the very nature of human consciousness, brainwave manipulation, and the psychology of fear? Today, in our continuing series of exploring Mr. Michael Topper's work, we break down his article, Why Some Citizens of Gotham Fear Batman, Mind, Brain, and Consciousness Explained. Unpacking why people react with fear when confronted with an individual who operates beyond their cognitive reach. Brainwave patterns and consciousness control. Our brains operate on different frequencies, each responsible for how we perceive reality. Beta waves keep us locked into linear, analytical thinking, maintaining our everyday awareness. Alpha and theta waves open the door to intuition, creativity, and expanded perception. Delta waves? That's the deep subconscious realm, what monks and mystics tap into. Now here's the catch. The average person is stuck in beta. Now Batman, he operates in theta and delta and gamma and all over the map, seeing what others refuse to acknowledge. That makes people uncomfortable. The illusion of free will and behavioral programming. We like to think that we have free will, but what if we're just running pre-programmed scripts? Behavioral psychology maps consciousness in terms of predictable neural processes, but something doesn't add up. Even with brainwashing, chemical lobotomization, or societal conditioning, there's a core self that refuses to be overwritten. This is where Batman's mind is different. He has broken the script. And when someone moves beyond the programming, society freaks out, reacts with fear, because deep down, people sense their own conditioning. Neuroplasticity and how to rewire consciousness. The good news is that brain states aren't fixed. You can shift them if you know how. Through biofeedback, meditation, breathwork, you can train your brain to enter altered states of awareness. Learning to shift out of beta and into theta or delta allows you to see beyond surface-level reality. This is why figures like Batman or even real-world mystics seem otherworldly. They're not playing the same game. And just as my own brief asterisk here, we are not singularly operating on one bandwidth of beta only and then shifting only over then to theta or delta or gamma. They're all operating at various levels of primacy. When we are in our main analytical mode, we are operating primarily in beta, but they're all going. It's shifting primary attentiveness to one or the other bands that then shifts your focus and quiets down the ones that you would like to leave primary attention for the preferred perspective shift. The fear of the unknown and psychological resistance. Humans fear what they cannot understand. When someone transcends social norms, they become an anomaly, and anomalies trigger fear responses. This is why certain societies ostracize shamans, prophets, and revolutionaries, why people feared Einstein, Tesla, and great spiritual leaders, and why Gotham citizens can't fully embrace Batman. He represents what they are not ready to become. Batman is the archetype of awakened consciousness. Batman isn't just a crime fighter. He is the archetype of the awakened mind, a being who sees beyond deception, who understands fear and wields it as a tool, a being who masters the balance between logic and intuition. The lesson? The more you expand your mind, the less predictable you become. The less predictable you become, the more resistance you'll face. But in the end, you become sovereign. Reclaim your consciousness. So the question isn't why Gotham fears Batman. The question is, why are you afraid of transcending your own limits? Expand your awareness, challenge your programming, reclaim your mind. And if you want to dive deeper into topics like this, hit like, hit subscribe, drop a comment, and tell me what interests you. Thanks again for tuning in. Knowledge protects, ignorance endangers. K-Pi.